In this video, we will discuss how to use Facebook groups to create an amount of unlimited new leads and friends. So this is a very effective method. As we go through this training, keep a few things in mind. You always want to have something of value to offer. So if you have your own trainings or your own informational products, anything that is of value, you can use with this technique. This example, we are going to offer access to very large groups where people are posting their affiliate links and marketing links. This is a method I do not use much, but I do like to go to groups and search out potential business partners and like-minded individuals. So remember, follow this to the T. Make sure you do take the time to do it as we teach here. The method is very scientific and each step is where it is for reasons, but there is no reason not to have an unlimited amount of people to talk to daily. With the amount of people on Facebook and the amount of newbies that come in daily, we always have someone to talk to, and there's always, I stress that, people out there looking for a new business, looking to switch businesses, and looking for someone to follow. So that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to create value, and we're going to create a following of people by helping them out. And that's what it's really about. Now, the first thing we want to do in this process is go to a place where you create documents. I prefer Google Docs, wherever you feel comfortable in creating a document, because we want to have this information put together before we begin to go out there and seek people and offer them the value. So I will go over this top paragraph right here that we have outlined in red. Now, please don't use this exactly. You need to cater it to your personality. Although there is some sentences I definitely want you to structure after. Make sure and make it very similar, and you can use as much of this as you want, but remember to make it personal. So this paragraph is intended once you find someone that is active and out there taking action. This is the first paragraph we send them to get them engaged, to get them where they want to follow us and receive what value we have, what we are offering them. So this one goes, "Hello, John Doe. I noticed your post in the group blank, and you are obviously a serious marketer. I am going through my groups and removing older ones I do not use. I have access to some large groups, 400,000 large, and ones I created, and others that have served me well, and where I have had success in the past. I offer access to them because I have switched to other forms of marketing. I am always looking to connect with like-minded people, especially ones that take action. I can always learn from others and believe we can learn from one another. I can only add friends to the groups. Shoot me a friend request and I will accept you ASAP and add you to the groups immediately. These groups are very active and large in numbers. I look forward to connecting." So notice a few key points in the phrases. We're definitely complimenting them by telling them they're taking action. We're telling them that they are serious so that they know we stand out, or they stand out. So definitely give the compliments. And you want to let them know that you look forward to learning with them and that you two can learn together. See, this is going to be a relationship that you're forming where you're bringing value to them. So take the time, look at this paragraph. Again, personalize it to yourself, but do take the sentences that are very important in here that we just went over and include them in your paragraph. So now that we have our paragraph together, what we're going to use to offer value and create these relationships, this is where you go, and we did go over how to create your own group. That's in a previous video. So once you've done that, you want to include this group, and this is mine, Promote Your Business. So this is one that I will include in the offer, the value I'm giving them. So go search for large Facebook groups, ones that have a large amount of numbers and are active. They're all over, my friends. 30,000 and above seem to be really, really high engaged ones. So take your time. Sometimes it takes a day to put this list together, but it's very, very valuable. So take your time and go through all the groups you can think of. Internet marketing, all the different titles, work from home. There's literally thousands and thousands upon groups. So you want to get a list which includes your own group that you created and 2 to 3 more. So they have access to 4 groups. 4 to 5 groups is really safe. We're offering them a lot of value, and this shows that we're serious. So take your time, again, include the group you created, and go find 4 to 5 more groups that have a large amount of numbers. Join those groups, and then we can use those groups to provide value and to create the following and friends that we're doing in this specific training. Okay, now that you have your groups of large numbers that are a lot of interaction in, remember we want 4 to 5 of these groups. Now that we have value to offer these people, meaning we're going to give them access to these groups, but only if they shoot us a friend request, a very important part. But then that way, when they shoot you a friend request, you're able to go add them immediately to the group. So remember that. So now that we have our groups, our value ready to offer to people, we want to go and we want to search groups that are active. So I have found one right up here, work from home opportunities. Now how you can tell that they are active is if you scroll down them and look at some of the posts. So there was one 2 minutes ago. Here's one 3 minutes. So let's start with this person. We can see they're active. They must be serious about their marketing. They are taking the time to post, and they did it right here at the bottom 3 minutes ago. So what we want to do now, remember that we did create that sheet or that document that has an explanation of why we're contacting them and the value they can receive from us. So now it's time to go back to that place and copy and paste that paragraph. And you can see here, I've gone back to that location, my Google Docs, where I keep the paragraph, and I will simply go to it and highlight it in blue, the one at the very top. So we're going to copy that. Then we will go back here. If you remember, this is the lady Jackie I'm going to reach out to. And what I'm going to do now is click on her name. So when you click on that, this will take you to their profile. Okay, and you can see their profile here. Now here is the important part. You want to go over here to the right hand side and click message. And you want to paste that paragraph right here. The paragraph that tells them hello Jackie, and we'll fill in her name right here. And it's always a good idea to remember the underscore. That just doesn't look professional. So what you'll do is hello Jackie, fill in her name. Whoops. We'll fill in her name correctly here, and then we'll notice right here in the group that we noticed them in. And then obviously the second important part on your paragraph is we did remove the underscore and include Jackie's name right there. Very, very important. And we go on here and we do include the group's name that we found them on. So right here, I noticed your post in the group, and this one that's blue, work from home group. This allows you to, let them know where you located them, and then they can understand why you're sending them this. So this paragraph worded like this is very, very effective because these people are obviously marketing in these groups, and we're offering them access to them for free, offering them value by simply requesting that they become our friends. So we will increase our friends and build our list this way very rapidly. So what I'm going to do is send it. And I have gone back to the page we started with, the Work From Home Opportunities group. And I'm going to keep working on this page. So let's scroll down and let's find someone else. What we'll do, there's one that was 8 minutes ago. Let me scroll up to it right here. This one was 8 minutes ago. So let's go through the process again. So go to this person's, Lynn Hamilton, click on their name. Remember, this will take us to their profile. We will select message. This is where we will paste the pre-written paragraph that we're offering access to the large groups and bringing them value by simply accessing our friendship through Facebook. Very, very powerful. So we paste it right there. Always go back. And you can write this without the underscore, as we said just a little while ago, which is a little more easier. But right here, since we just deleted that, we'll go, hello, Lynn. Make sure there's a space, and then we include the group name. Remember, we were going through the groups and we noticed them in one of the large groups. And so right here, we'll put the name of that group, work from home marketing group. All right, we had a misspell there, so you always want to check that. Make sure it's nice so you look professional, and then we'll send it. So what we have done here very quickly is that we're reaching out to people, offering this value, and then we continue to do this. Reach out to 25 or 30 people a day, and you will begin to receive responses. And we'll go over the process one more time so everyone is clear. We've gone to a group where we've found people that are active, and remember, you can tell by looking here. Right here, we have circled in red 11 minutes ago. So that obviously that's not available. So let's find another one that might be a little more active. Here we go, 11 minutes ago as well. So you see that they're active, they're putting stuff out here looking for business. So we will click on this person's name, Tamaria. All right, we're to their profile page where we will click on message, and we simply paste the pre-written paragraph that we have there. And we will include the work from home, remember, where we title the group where we have found them, so they know why we're contacting them. And we also want to include their name all the time. So, and make sure and tighten it up as we always do, and send it to them. So as I said, we want to go through and pick out 25 to 30 people, a day. And you can go through different groups. You want to keep going to groups that are active. You want to find people that are, at least posted within that past hour. So this is very, very easy to do, to find the groups. And when they respond to you, we'll show you exactly what to do. Now, a few things to remember when you're looking at these prospects, when you're reaching out to these individuals, is you also want to look at their profile. So I have a person's profile up here, and why you want to look at it is because it'll tell you how active they are, if it's really worth your time reaching out to them, because there's no sense in trying to reach out to someone that's not active, doesn't even have a picture, or involved in the same things that we are. Then they're not like-minded. So let me show you what I mean by like-minded people. First of all, they have it right here about. They have everything set up, so that's nice. You can take the time to look at this. If they're missing something, that's also some ammunition you can use, meaning something you can offer them of value by saying, hey, I noticed that you're missing a link. Stuff like that. So far, this looks good. They're active, and we'll continue to scroll down. Obviously, look at that. They have a lot of friends, and we have 4 mutual right there. So that's something that we have in common. Facebook shows you how many mutual friends. So this one is good so far. They looks like they travel. They've been to Dallas. They're into music, likes. They're active on their post. And another thing, look at this, groups. So this is where you can also look for large groups that you might not be a member to or of. So right here, this person is obviously active. This is a person that we want to reach out to because we know they're in their business serious, and we know we have something we can offer them. So this is a very, very good candidate to reach out to. And the final step. So you see I am back at my Google Documents, the page where we are keeping our paragraphs that we already pre-write, because when you do start this, you're going to get a lot of activity. So you want to have everything typed out so you can move quickly. So once the person accepts your friend request, and you are able to add them to the groups, you want to send them a message similar to this. Great to connect. Okay, you have been added to the groups below. I look forward to a prosperous relationship. And then, of course, my phrase is, have the best of days today. And you see these groups listed below. I have 4 of them. Again, one being the group I created, and then 3 more. And you can see the top one has 60,000. The middle one, or the second one, is the group I created. The third one has 500,000, and the fourth one 30,000. Now these are not real groups. I made them for the sake of this demonstration, because if we all went to the same groups at the same time, we might overrun them or flood them, if you will. But there are thousands of groups to find. Take the time to find the groups that are large and active. And my friends, when you go through this method and do it in chunks of 25 until you speak to 25 people. You are increasing your followers, you're adding more friends, and then when you follow up with them later, again, you're offering value to these people. So A, they requested your friendship, so you were in the driver's seat from there, from the get-go. 2, you are providing value. And 3, this is an incredible, incredible way to increase your reach, friends, and potential business partners. My friends, this is one that I highly advise. Again, dedicate 30 minutes a day at the least to this, and you will see incredible things happen to your business.